Hi, and welcome back. I am Teresa Thomas, marriage and family therapist and life coach. And on this channel, you are going to find videos all about resilience, empowerment, and healthy relationships. I am starting a resilience series here on the channel. And so today's video is all about resilience and self care and how those things are related, how those concepts really impact one another. And yeah, so let's get started. So everyone has been really talking about and honing in on this concept of self-care. And I think it's such a wonderful concept. It's something that really needs to be acknowledged and practiced in everyday life. And for me, there are certain parts of self-care that are really important, and different factors around self-care that I think sometimes get kind of slips under the radar, whenever we are seeing, people talk about their self-care and, showing different, whether it be on social media or where we're talking to each other about their self-care routines. And, sometimes it's really all about, okay, how can I pamper myself? How can I make myself feel comfortable and at ease, which I think is a wonderful start. But I think something that really does slip, again, under the radar is that it's really important to establish a self-care routine. Systems in your life that are really tending to your needs and just maintaining that. In my work with clients and really helping them build their resilience, which is really the way that you respond to life's challenges and how you're able to really bounce back from those things. I really work with my clients to really think about their routine of self-care. You know, Not only how are you pampering yourself, how are you making yourself feel good and feel empowered and refreshed, but also how are you maintaining your needs, whether that be emotional needs, mental needs, physical needs as well. How are you taking care of yourself? And that's something that can be difficult, that we're not always taught, how to really tend to ourselves in a consistent way. And that's something I think about, some of my clients who are really struggling with just parts of their life and the way that things have gone, whether that be certain challenges or different relationships that, have really left their mark on them. And, sometimes it can make us feel as though, whether it be that we're not worthy of that self-care or we've forgotten how to do it because we've been tending to someone else's needs and, tending to all the other responsibilities in our life. But it is so important, to have a sense of routine and how you take care of yourself. Self-care is really about creating that system that that you've really connected to, that is really intentional, that's really for you and unique to you. So for example, for me, I think it's really important in my life to have moments of reflection and centering myself, grounding myself. I think there's definitely times where I feel as though things are really busy and I've got many different hats and I'm juggling different things, and I need a moment to be able to know that I'm going to feel grounded, right? And so I work into my routine, my daily routine. I work in, my schedule parts of my self-care, whether that be meditation or taking a break or, watching my favorite show or whatever that is. It gives me a routine to where I know I'm going to be tending to my needs. And it's about the consistency as well. I think that's something that is a big part of self-care that again gets slipped under the radar, is that you have to be consistent with it. That it can't just be that one-off once in a while, to get a break from things, that it has to be something that you consistently invest your time in, and make a priority around it. And again, this is really about how self-care relates to resiliency. And so, like I mentioned, resiliency is how you're able to respond to life's ebbs and flows, to the challenges, to the things that really seem to knock us down, and how you're able to bounce back, how you can really respond in a healthy way and allow yourself to resolve and move forward from, yes, the things that have hurt us. And when it comes to self-care, a part of that is, since you want to have that consistency, you're also able to have a sense of maintaining a foundation for yourself so that when certain things happen, when relationships end, when people pass away, when life's inevitable challenges show up, that you're able to have that foundation of self-care and already taking care of yourself so that you can respond in a healthy way. Sometimes you may not always know how, but to have just that foundation of consistently taking care of yourself, tending to your needs, allowing yourself to really process what's going on in your life, you can step by step, allow yourself to respond in a healthy way. And again, to learn more about how to do that, you can definitely reach out, to have more resources and, kind of learn those skills. But again, just that foundation, when I work with clients on resiliency and how to really bounce back from things and, move forward, it's about self-care. That's the first thing we talk about. What are the ways that you are taking care of yourself? Well, how do you consistently tend to your needs, acknowledging them, really making a plan, putting it into your schedule? If you know yourself, you know what your needs are, what you're going to need consistently, and so that's something that we can definitely do together to really find out what are those things that I need? How do I name them? How do I, put systems in my life that tend to that? So again, for me, self-care is all about that consistency, having unique ways that you tend to your needs and building just that habit within your life. And it's really related to resilience, and that whenever life does throw those challenges at you, if you have that foundation of consistently tending to your needs and responding and processing along the way, you can really be able to move forward. You can really have a system of also resolving things. Um, so that's what I wanted to share with you today. And, come on back. I really appreciate you watching this video. If you enjoyed this video and it was really helpful, let me know how it helped you. If you have other questions about resiliency or self-care, or even how to continue maybe working with me, let me know. I'm definitely looking forward to continuing this series. Like, comment, subscribe, do all of those things. And yes, I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.